Hello folks, my name is Jenner from Golden State Times. Welcome back to the newsroom, and today I have a very interesting story. This one has to do with Representative Flores. She is the first Mexican-born representative in the United States. So she was born in Mexico. She's a U.S. citizen and became a representative of the great state of Texas. And it says GOP Representative Myra Flores slams Democrats following her rejection from the Congressional Hispanic Caucus. Now, if you do not know what the Congressional Hispanic Caucus is, it's a caucus made up of Latin and Hispanic Americans in Congress. And they bring up issues that have to do with the Latino and Hispanic community. And they bring up issues that should be either investigated, voted on, or anything else within Congress. So that is what they do. They have a bunch of different caucuses, different nationalities, like an Asian caucus and stuff like that. But this one has to do with the Hispanic caucus. And it says on Wednesday, Representative Flores of the great state of Texas claimed that Democrats are biased towards conservative Latinas after she was blocked from joining the group. In a statement, the CHC, which is composed entirely of Democrats, confirmed that part of the reason for rejecting Flores was because she is, in fact, a Republican. So they don't want that group to be bipartisan. Now, I have something that I wanted to let everyone know. If you are a conservative Latino, Latina, Hispanic, or however you want to call yourself, you are probably seeing a gigantic push in Spanish media. The Democrats are furious right now at Univision. They're furious at Telemundo, which is owned by NBC. They are furious because they are losing their grip with the Latino, Hispanic, Spanish-speaking community. They have been keeping them stupid for a very, very long time, but they're finally waking up. They're finally noticing that they come from conservative roots. Latinos, Hispanics, Spanish speakers, they have always had that core conservative values within them. The values of family, the values of honoring your parents, the values of loving your children, the values of being good people, God-fearing people, the values of believing and knowing that Jesus Christ died for us, the values of having God, the values of praying. The values, the most important thing is the values of family. They have had that forever. But once first generation Latinos and Hispanics came into the United States, the Democrats went to work to destroy that. They got to work to make sure that second generation Latinos and Latinas, Hispanics, Spanish speakers, that they forgot about all of that stuff. And for them to become Democrats and have quote unquote progressive mentality. They went to work to destroy the family structure. They went to work into corrupting the second and third generation Latinos, Hispanics, and Latinas. But now that they are starting to wake up and notice, wait a minute, my parents and grandparents have very conservative views. They believe in God and family. They put God first. They believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for us. They believe in family. They believe in the sanctity of marriage. They believe in tradition. Those are all conservative values. So they're starting to wake up. They got brainwashed in public schools since kindergarten. They got brainwashed. They got brainwashed in an institution called ESL, later on called ELL. So now that we have conservative Latinos winning on the Republican side, they're not allowed to join these groups that are completely Democrat, like that caucus, the Hispanic caucus. And Representative Flores is very angry because she should be allowed to be in that caucus, because all of these caucuses are supposed to be bipartisan, meaning both parties are allowed to be in those caucuses if they are part of those groups or demographics. Flores stressed that she is a firstborn Mexican American congresswoman. She thought that the caucus will be open to working together with her regarding Latino, Hispanic causes. She added that the denial proves that conservative Latinas just like her don't fit into the narrative or ideology of the Democrats. And she shared a tweet where it says, as the first Mexican born, she was born in Mexico. She became a U.S. citizen, and she ran to represent her district in Texas and won by a landslide. No Republican has had won in her district in a very, very long time. So her district loves her. And the values that she brings to the table to represent them in Congress. And she said, the first Mexican-born American congresswoman, I thought that the Hispanic caucus will be open to working together with me. This denial once again proves the bias towards conservatives in Congress and in Washington, D.C., pretty much. So she has been banned from joining that caucus. So let us know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comment section below. The Democrats are furious at Spanish-speaking media, both the entertainment side and also the news side, especially the news side. Telemundo and Univision, all those news Spanish-speaking channels are in hot water right now because the Democrats are trying to figure out how they can get a grip on the Latino community, but it just went right through their fingers. The Latino community has now woken up. They have been waking up since 2016, but now they are finally waking up. And it's going to show, I saw a few reports out there, it shows that the support for Republicans in the 2022 midterm elections is going to make a gigantic differences in a lot of swing states. If you look at Nevada right now, Latinos, Hispanics in Nevada are going to make the difference. Other states too, but Nevada is one of the biggest ones. New Mexico, Arizona, maybe at some point here in California, but we still have a long ways to go when it comes to California. But in other places like Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, you are going to see an awakening that the Democrats did not expect. It slipped right through their fingers, and now they're trying to attack Spanish-speaking media, blaming that it's their fault, the reason why Latinos, Hispanics are now voting Republican. It's their fault. When in reality, it's Democrat policy. Democrats want to destroy the family structure. They want to destroy the sanctity of marriage, and they also want to destroy everything that they stand for, that their parents stood for, and that their grandparents stood for, with abortion and everything else. All of those other social issues. that right now are pretty much being overturned by the Supreme Court or soon to be overturned by the Supreme Court. All of those things have been pushed by the Democrats for decades. And now they're starting to wake up and figure out like, oh my gosh, look at what's going on. All of those things that my parents stood for, my grandparents stood for are now being destroyed. And they're not being destroyed by Republicans. They're being destroyed by Democrats and liberal think. So it was a big wake-up call when Representative Flores won in that district in Texas. And Democrats still haven't recovered, and they're not going to recover because what's coming up right now in like 16 days is going to be a great awakening when it comes to the shift that's happening in the Latino community, the Hispanic community, but also very soon in the African American community, because they are waking up too. They are starting to notice that their communities have never gotten better under Democrat control. They have gotten worse. Decade after decade after decade, they have been putting them into this nanny state. And they can't get out. There's food deserts, crime, homelessness. Shootings have tripled. So everybody's starting to wake up. But this is another example of what the Democrat control wants. The Democrat control wants to make sure that African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Latino Americans, they stay under their thumb. But it's not happening anymore. So let us know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comment section below. Should Representative Flores be part of the Hispanic Caucus, or should another Hispanic caucus emerge? One that actually is bipartisan, that accepts both sides, either independent or all three sides, independent, Republican, and Democrat. It doesn't matter. If you're a representative, you should be part of the caucus if you are in a certain demographic. So let us know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comment section below. If you guys found this report informative, click the thumbs up button. Keep your eye on Latino media, on Spanish-speaking media, because the Democrats are going to attack them like crazy if, in fact, the Latino vote is the decider in the 2022 midterm election. You're going to see attacks like you have never seen before because the Democrats are furious at Spanish-speaking media, claiming that it was their fault that they lost House seats, Senate seats, and even governor offices all throughout the country. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and also visit our website, goldenstatetimes.com, and let us know what you guys think about this whole situation and about the midterm election. How do you think that's going to turn out? So let us know in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. But until then, my name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times, and I'll see you soon. Peace.